Penny Byrne at Maryfield is a retirement community offering assisted living, independent retirement living, and nursing home care in High Point, North Carolina. Maryfield opened their doors for business over 60 years ago. As the years passed and their buildings aged, so did their heating and air conditioning equipment. In 2010, they were faced with issues surrounding aging heating equipment and inefficiencies that resulted. Brady proposed a solution to replace their equipment with new, more energy-efficient equipment and finance the project by energy savings. Brady removed the 2 existing steam boilers used for the heating system, 2 instantaneous water heaters, hot water buffer tanks, and cooling tower. Brady installed condensing boilers for domestic and hot water heating, reconfigured a tankless water heater for laundry hot water, a steam boiler for laundry dryers, and a new cooling tower. Also included in the work, Brady installed 3 new pumps, an air elimination system, hot water storage tanks, valves, and related piping. Brady upgraded Maryfield's building automation system to a current Summit building automation system, which allows for better control of all heating and air conditioning equipment. During the first 6 months after the upgrades, Maryfield saved $37,547.
Don introduced the idea to Rich Newman, who was the president, and myself. And it sounded wonderful, but then we were wondering, well, what's really the catch behind all of this? Because it's something we hadn't heard other people in our industry talk about. And well, it was nice to hear it, but we were skeptical. But then eventually, after hearing it a few more times, and especially Don sort of kept after us because he could see the value for us in particular, then we said, well, maybe we should go ahead and give this a try. So we did bring it to some of our finance people, we didn't need their approval, it's just that we wanted to let others see and hear what we were trying to do. And then when eventually we took up the courage to sign on that contract and make sure that we were on board with it, it's the results in the end that we saw was wonderful. At the end of the year, when we saw those results, and how fast we were getting to where we needed to get, we knew that this was for us, and we were smiling then. The payback then for us then in that respect is that, as you know, we're a non-profit organization, and we're very conscious of the people whom we serve. We serve about 40% of people on Medicaid, and we're always watching those dollars because we don't get enough, of course, from the government, and the reimbursement isn't as great as it sounds. So we have to make up. So now, as Rich Newman and myself were discussing, that money that we are saving, and will eventually be saving more, can go back in to that fund that we have to cover the cost of care for those people. So who would ever have thought that you could, spare costs on energy? And we really see that we are going to be doing that. So they're all wonderful pluses. And the wonder is, and the reality and the truth of it is, we're in the 21st century, brought right into all of that, and that it does pay.